What's up, all my beautiful loves? Today's pick a card is going to be all about, do they still have feelings for you, and what might possibly be those feelings that they are keeping from you, or that you haven't been able to actually find out at the moment yet. So, for your piles, we have pile 1 with the unicorn, we have pile 2 with the Hello Kitty, and we have pile 3 with my favorite Homer. Feel free to pause the video at any time and take as much time as you need to figure out which pile draws you the most to start with. And if you feel drawn to any other piles or even all of them, feel free to watch them as well. Timestamps will be down below in the description box, and as well as in the first comment for my mobile users. I also have information on how to book a personal reading with me if you would like to do so after watching this reading, down in the description box as well. I also have new eBay listings up, so please feel free to go ahead and check those out too if you would like. So without further ado, we will go ahead and jump right in just a sec, and I will see you at your pile. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 1, let's get into your reading. So these cards right here are going to be used as kind of like an overall guide to kind of give me kind of like a clue as to what's going on in pile 1 situation. These cards over here are going to be for some extra guidance, clarification, and some extra insight into this situation. These cards down here are going to be used as kind of what might be going on with their feelings as well as in their thoughts. And then I have some extra cards set off to the side for some guidance for what to do to help you guys through all of this. Alrighty, so let's see what we have for the tarot cards. We have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the High Priestess. So the overview for this entire situation is that one or both of you are thinking about a new beginning and getting back together with this person. And things haven't yet kind of come to fruition because things are still up in the air and kind of hidden with the High Priestess card is how I feel, because I'm looking at the image and I'm not really thinking about the particular meaning. But I feel like one of you wants to nurture this connection more than the other, I feel. But there needs to be an equal balance in that. So let's take a look at the rest of the cards to see what else we can do to kind of help this new beginning come back, or you two to come back together. It kind of looks like a 1, 2, 3 type of situation, even though the 2 is over here and the 3 is in the middle, because the 2 is the High Priestess and the 3 is the Empress with this Ace of Wands spread. So let's see what else we have to help us with this and to figure out exactly what's going on. We have best possible decision. We have romance. And then we have inspiration. So with these cards, I feel like there's been a lot of kind of like inspiration to want to try and give this this connection a try again, and to see if there's still a spark of romance there. But either you or them, I really feel like it's them, honestly, with the best possible decision, is kind of going back and forth with a head over heart decision and trying to figure out the best possible scenario and what's best for them as well as the situation, because you are on their mind from what I get from this. And that they do really still have a lot of feelings for you. They still have a lot of romantic feelings for you as well, is what I get from this reading. We have Angel of Families. The angels surround both of you and your family at this moment. And then we have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. And we have Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So exactly what I was saying is, I feel like they still think about you quite heavily. They still have a lot of feelings for you romantically. They view you as someone very close to their hearts, like almost like close enough to be like a member of their family. They consider you kind of like a family member, that close. But for some of you, this is in more of a romantic way than others. And then for those of you who are family members, I feel like some of you are longing for this family member to reconnect with you, whether it be like a child and the parent, or like a sibling relationship type of thing. Like, you miss this person very much and they miss you very much, and they kind of want to put the past behind them just as much as you do, because they feel that connection with you and you are always in their thoughts. So let's see what kind of feelings there are. They have guilt with, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I feel like both of you are feeling a little guilty on each side. So there's an equal share of whatever happened between the two of you. I feel like it goes both ways. You both had your part to do with this split and in this situation. So both of you, I feel, are feeling a little guilty. Even if some of you aren't, just take what resonates and leave the rest. We all know that these are general. So if you would like to book a personal reading, you know the drill. So we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So with this, I feel like there can definitely be some success with this, and that there is a positive, aspect to this in their thoughts. Like, they feel like they can come back to this connection and give it their all and make it stronger and more positive. And I feel like there would be quite a success rate with this for both of you to come back together. But you have to kind of talk to each other in order to make that happen. You have to work things out first in order to have that success. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So with the denial card, I feel like some of them are trying to kind of be very stubborn and hold on to this as like a grudge and deny what they're feeling. And they're kind of like in their thoughts, kind of wondering if you feel the same, because they're like, oh, I must be crazy for thinking this way, for feeling this way, because you pop up in their thoughts quite a lot and you pop up in their feelings quite a lot, especially when they think about you. They think about all the good times that they had with you and they miss you very much. And I feel like it also goes vice versa. But one or both of you is in denial of something, regardless in this connection, and it needs to be squashed. It also needs to be looked at and dealt with. So whatever that denial aspect is, whether it's on your end or both, or just theirs, someone has to kind of come to terms with that. And that is part of the lesson in this situation as to why you guys are in separation at this time, because somebody was denying something within themselves and they're denying this connection as well. So we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So exactly what I was saying with the denial card, because I didn't even look at these cards. I still had everything face down and I'm just like, okay, so where's this going? But it's all leading to acceptance and kind of getting past whatever this denial phase is between the two of you and hashing it out and kind of putting it in the past and working together as a team in order to have that successful new relationship between the two of you, that new bond, that new beginning. So for the guidance, we have grieve your losses, have faith, engage higher reason. So to get past this denial stage and these denial feelings, you both have to see things from a higher perspective and kind of see each other's point of views. And you also have to have faith in this situation and also have to kind of continue to basically lick your wounds, so to speak, with the grieve your losses. So feel those emotions of loss, learn from them, see what they're doing to teach you and kind of help you grow emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. These are all lessons for you to learn at this time, especially with this connection. This connection was there for a reason. All our connections with anyone are there for a specific reason, to teach us many different things. Never just one particular thing. It's many different things. Whether you know it or not, it is still teaching you something on many different levels. Whatever connection you have, whether it be with a sibling, a romantic partner, a parental, relationship with you and your parents, and vice versa, you with your children, there is always a plethora of lessons to be learned from everyone and every situation. So, these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Remember to hit that notification bell down below if you're new here and you decide to subscribe to my channel and join our happy family. That way you can get all your notifications and find out whenever I upload again. So with that, I love you guys very much. Have a blessed one and have a great weekend. Alrighty, so for my Loves to Trust pile number 3, let's get into your reading. So these cards right here, these tarot cards, are going to give me a general overview and kind of an idea to see exactly what's going on in pile 2's situation. These cards over here are going to be some expansion and some guidance as well. And these cards down here are going to give me an idea of what kind of emotions are going on either with you or with them or both simultaneously. And then I also have some extra cards set off to the side for some extra guidance to help you with this entire reading, with healing and getting through these emotions and difficult times for some of you. I feel like with pile 2, I feel like a little bit of a struggle for some reason. There's some kind of emotional struggle with this. By the way, these are squishies for stress, the toys that I used today, except for Homer. Homer's kind of a hard shell, but the unicorn is squishy. And they have this weird, funny candy-like scent, but I thought they were absolutely cute. But anyways, I digress. ADD. So let's get into your tarot cards. So we have Judgment, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the World. So let's see here. I feel like this person, either you or them, one of you made a decision to kind of focus yourselves on work to distract yourselves from the situation at hand, especially with this ending that came up. I feel like that whoever this pertains to most, whether it's you or them or both, I feel like that is the gist of this entire situation, that one of you either was a workaholic, or for some of you, you're a workaholic, or they are in this situation, and that's why things came to an end, because the decision was made because it was either the relationship or the work, and someone chose the work over the relationship, and that's what kind of drove this relationship apart. And for others, I feel like once this relationship ended, you made a decision, or they made a decision, to bury themselves in work, to not think about things, because it kind of hurt quite a lot. So it drove them into trying to focus on other things rather than the heartbreak, is what I feel. So let's see what the other cards are to get some extra clarity and confirmation. We have letting go. Exactly what I was just saying. We have harmony and we have authenticity. So in order to bring back some sense of normality and kind of self-awareness and kind of pulling yourselves out of this emotional state, you chose to let go. One or both of you have chosen to let go of the relationship to kind of put a balance back in, to be more in alignment with yourselves. And I feel like that's been very hard for, if you're watching this reading, I feel like it's been very hard for you, especially with trying to distract yourselves and put yourselves into your work more than kind of worrying about what could have been and what happened in this relationship and whose fault was whose, as to why things fell apart and had to be let go. But I also feel like you're wondering if they're happy, as to why you're at this reading. Some of you are wondering if the other person is happy. I feel like they are, but they aren't completely themselves yet. And I'm really sorry to tell you guys this, but I'm giving you the 100% honest truth of what I'm getting. I will not sugarcoat my readings and make it, rainbows and unicorn farts. As much as I use these awesome little cute toys that look really cute and cool and rainbow and glittery and all that happy horse shit, I'm gonna give it to you straight with the cards. It may not be what you want to hear, and I understand. I completely do. And I can relate and sympathize, but you need to know the truth rather than some covered up story bullshit of everything will be happily ever after when it may not be. So, moving on. We also have the Angel of Support card. The universe has heard your silent call for help, so th- know that you have guides and angels around you helping you through this heartache and this time with kind of trying to ease your mind and giving you the idea to dive back into your work and to focus more on yourselves, and that you are divinely supported at this time. We also have the Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. Authenticity. So I feel like the angels are trying to help you get back to being you on a normal basis and having that harmonious balance between emotional and mental state. A lot, they are really focusing on you in this reading and helping you get through this. So I think that's wonderful because I feel like this other person that you're thinking about really doesn't think about you very much, and they've suppressed their feelings so much that it's hard for me to pick it up. And I'm picking up on more of you than them, but I'm giving you everything that I'm getting and that I'm trying to really dig as deep as I can with them and into this entire situation energetically so that I can feel and read the entire situation for you. We have Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So with that card, I feel like now that this connection is past and you've come to this reading and you've gotten a little bit of healing so far, I feel like that's going to help you get back that balance, get back that harmony, that inner peace. And I feel like it's going to help you to kind of progress forward because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you in life and in love. But love is going to come later, is what I feel in here. I feel like it's more time to concentrate on yourself and healing yourself from this situation and pulling yourself back together and in perfect alignment and balance and into awareness. So let's see what the feelings are behind this. So we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So they are definitely at peace, and they want your guides and angels want you to be at peace as well with this, is what I hear and feel. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So wish them well, let go, but also treat yourself better and heal and love yourself first. Sympathize with this situation and release this situation with love. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Swallow a little bit of your pride. Know that it wasn't completely your fault or theirs. Release the situation in peace and in love and get back that sense of self-pride as well. Give that sense of pride back into yourself because you deserve to be proud of yourself and hold your head up high because you are a wonderful, beautiful, loving, caring being. Deep within you, I believe that. And then we have love. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm like, I need to laugh at the moment, otherwise I'm gonna cry with you guys. Love yourselves. How can you love someone else if you can't love yourselves? We always, always, always say that, and it's the only thing that pops into my head right now. Very loudly, I might say. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. See this situation as a blessing and wish it well. That is the best guidance that I can give you right now. As much pain and as much hurt as this may have caused you, I feel like it's been a little bit of time and it's time for you now to pull up your big girl panties or your big boy panties and let's go. It's a new day. Let's move forward. Hold your head up high and walk with pride and believe and have some self-pride as well in yourselves. So let's see what the guidance is for this reading because I have no idea and I'm dying to find out. Make no judgments. And we have the judgment card. So try not to make so many harsh judgments upon yourself and blaming yourself for anything that may have went wrong in this situation, because it happened for a reason. It was a lesson for you to learn, and it was something for you to move on from, because it made you stronger in the end, and to see it as a blessing in disguise is what they're asking you and kind of trying to tell you with this card for guidance. Bust out of your cocoon. All I hear in my head is Eminem's lyric of "Snap back to reality" from "Lose Yourself" or "Lose It." I can't remember, but it was something with the title of "Lose" from Eminem. The song is mad old, but snap back to reality, burst out of your cocoon, be that beautiful butterfly, and fly. Spread your wings, shake it off, do whatever you gotta do. Take a deep breath and shake your shoulders and shake it out. And just, even, I know it sounds silly, but if it's what gets you through the day, do what you gotta do. Just do it in private. Because that way you don't have everybody in the world looking at you going, what the fuck is this person doing over there? While you're listening to my video. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Become a clear channel. That goes back to the authenticity card. They want you to become more clear with yourself and be the real you. Be the authentic you. Let that shine through. And that is when you will be a clear channel for your higher self to come through. And that is when you will embody your higher self, your highest and greatest good. And you will have that awesome mindset of a higher point of view in this entire situation. So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to my videos. Hit that notification bell down below if you're new here and you would like to subscribe and join our happy crazy family. I love you guys so much. You guys are wonderful, and I will see you guys next reading. Have a blessed one. For my loves with pile 2, really quickly, I know this is really quick, but I had to add this in here. I will link that song down below for the reference that I was saying so you can understand and possibly look up the lyrics or even listen to it if you like Eminem. Alrighty? Love you guys. Alrighty, all my homie lover friends. I can't help but say that. Let's get into your messages and see what's up with your situation. So these tarot cards right here are going to give me an overview of the situation, kind of like, so I can see exactly what's going on. And these cards over here are going to give some extra clarification as well as some guidance. These cards down here are going to tell me about the emotions that have been going on in this situation, as well as a little bit of extra guidance on what to do with those emotions. And then I have some extra cards over here for the end of the reading for some extra guidance overall and help you guys heal and get through this situation. So, please excuse the stuffy nose. I woke up sneezing this morning with an allergy attack. Ugh, I hate it. Anyways, we have the Hanging Man. Ugh. And then we have Page of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Ugh. God, that's a sucky situation from what I'm getting. So with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like this was possibly a third-party situation. I don't know why, it's just a feeling that I'm getting, that there was 3 people involved. Somebody made this relationship split because it was a matter of he said, she said, and someone decided to choose their little sword over what was actually for the greater and higher good of the relationship and have respect for the other individual. Because it also kind of put things into a stasis and made the other person, whether it be you or them, hang around, hanging on for dear life, thinking, well, maybe it's not that bad, maybe they'll come back, and I don't think that's a good deal, especially if they went towards someone else in this relationship or towards another relationship with a third party. And it's kind of wrong for doing so, in my opinion, but you live your life. You do what you want to do. You have free will. It's not my choice. But either way, someone is in limbo. Someone is stuck. They don't know what to really think or do or say about this situation. And I also feel like there's been a lot of he said, she said gossip between people. And I really feel like there's a third party involved, whether it's cheating or just gossip with friends. There's still someone extra on the outside involved whispering in somebody's ear, and it's kind of not cool. And I don't feel like it's a good way either. So let's see what the extra guidance and clarification is. So we have health. I'm like, what is that on my card? Sorry, ADD. We have health, glamour, and we have divine guidance. Interesting. Very interesting. So with the glamour card, I feel like someone is kind of a little bit vain and selfish, like, oh, I look better than them. They should have chose me. What do they have that I don't have? And looking at themselves in the mirror, kind of wondering, that is not for the greatest and highest good. And your guides are trying to get your attention to distract you because it's wearing on your mental health and it's making you very, very self-conscious and pulling your self-esteem down and pulling you out of alignment with the divine being that you are. And it's putting you in a negative headspace is what I'm getting with this. Just calling it as I see it. Sorry. And giving you everything that I'm getting message-wise and feeling-wise. We have Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So these feelings of lack of self-worth are something that you are turning into a negative when it should be turned into a positive. I feel like you should see yourself as a beautiful, gorgeous individual, and that this person over here who decided to follow their little sword from down below is missing out on something that's great. And you know what? It's their loss, not yours. If that person's gonna follow that, what the hell are you doing with this person? I'm sorry to yell at you, but I'm like, what are you doing? I want to shake you guys when that happens. Do not allow yourselves to fall for an idiot. It's a page card. They're immature. Oh my God, let them go. Who cares? The relationship may have been great, but honestly, is that what you want for yourself? Do you want someone who's always looking some other way and following their, you know, following their pants instead of listening to their brain and their head? Is that where their brain is? Down in their pants? I don't think so. I don't think you want that for yourself. I hate to put it that way, but it's a harsh reality check, my loves. You are better than that. They're asking you to see the better qualities in yourself, to have more self-pride, and to see the beautiful individual that you are, and to walk a higher path. Take the high road. Let that schmuck go and walk forward. Goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Jesus Christ. I'm saying it before I'm even looking at these cards, because I'm not looking at the cards and I'm like, I don't know what's next. I didn't even know what I drew. So let go of the logic of trying to conform to a relationship with this person that's a page, okay? You are a more mature individual. You are obviously here for a reason, and you are you're better than that. You're better than them, and they're asking you to trust your intuition, because if your intuition is giving you the alarm bell going off, like, hey, saying something's wrong here, something's off with this situation, and you kind of have an idea of what that might be off, listen to that. Granted, you can be a little bit presumptuous and jump the gun, but do your research first. Ask questions and let them basically give them the rope to hang themselves with. That's all you got to do. And I promise you, they'll hang themselves. Quite literally with it. And that is how you will catch them to get your proof for whatever it is that you're feeling about this situation. Whether it be them cheating or whether it be them listening to gossip from a third party. that's absolutely jealous of your relationship with you. However that resonates, take it as it does, because this is a very general reading. It's for thousands of you guys. So, let's see what the last card is. Angel of Clearing. It's time, or excuse me, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So, you will get the answers that you are looking for, but they're probably not going to be what you want to hear, my loves. I'm going to break it to you now, as gently as I can. It's not going to be what you want to hear. If it is, it'll be a freaking miracle, is what I hear. It'll be a divine miracle if it is not what you think the situation is. As hard as you may pray to be wrong, I feel like you're going to get an answer, but it's going to be a hard one, and it's going to be a tough pill to swallow, my dears. I hate saying these in these readings. I really do. I would rather have positive readings, but that is not how life works. I love you guys so much, and I wish nothing but the best for you. You guys deserve nothing but the best. And I want you to take these flaws that you've been kind of ripping yourself apart for and use them to your assets. Thank the person for making you aware of them and accent them. And use them as your better qualities. Because I feel like that's what they are better qualities of you. Parts of you that you can tweak to your own content. And to make them beautiful in your eyes. And to accept them as well about yourselves. So let's see what these feelings are and emotions with these cards. So we have honesty. You deserve honesty from them. You better get it from them too. Even if you have to flat out ask them, like, listen, what's going on? What's the deal? Tell me the truth or I'm out. Alrighty. Especially, like, if this is an ex and you still haven't gotten closure, be honest with yourselves and let the situation go. Especially if they ghosted some of you, which is what I just heard. If they ghosted you, they followed their sword. My dear. He ain't it. Or she ain't it. Let them go. Let them do whatever it is that they're going to do. You go the other way and get something better. Because I promise you, that's what's coming in for you is better. Someone who's going to give you the time of day and not fucking ghost you. And give you the respect that you deserve and desire. And to actually be honest with you and open in a committed relationship instead of a wham bam, thank you ma'am, see ya, adios. With no closure. That's despicable, is rude, and is unfair, and it's annoying AF. Sorry. We have imagination. Don't let your imagination get carried away. No matter what it is that they're doing on their end for the ones that have gotten ghosted or are worrying about an ex that they broke up with because of a third party situation, don't let your imagination get the best of you. Keep your head in the game, keep yourself focused on yourself, and keep it moving. Let them go. This situation ended for a reason. You're here at this reading to get an answer. This is your answer. Whether it's a hard pill to swallow or not, this is your answer. This is a reality check. And I love you guys. I want nothing but the best. Remember that. And you deserve that. So we have regret. I don't care what happened in this relationship. Because that is on you and them. Mostly them. For that part. Because it broke your heart, I feel. And I feel like you shouldn't have any regrets. You know, you had a great time while it lasted. It was fun, while it was. But playtime is over. Unfortunately. And the other thing that I hear is don't regret getting into this situation because it taught you a lesson. Whether they ghosted you or not, don't regret anything that you've done. You lived, you learned. It is what it is. Moving on. That's what this time is called for you right now. The regret card reads, I know that I cannot change the past. So what's done is done. It is what it is. And like I said, we live and we learn. And we move on to bigger and better things. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I don't care if you got to use me as your little inner voice to kick you in your butt and get you out the door to bigger and better things. Trust and have faith in yourself that you deserve better and that you did nothing wrong in this situation. All right? Again, sorry for the stuffy nose. I'm doing my best here. So, let's see what some guidance is for this situation. Make necessary sacrifices. So with this, I feel like for the ones who got ghosted, I know it's going to be hard sacrificing those feelings and emotions, especially with the fact that if they kind of like charmed you with their silver tongue and kind of swept you off your feet, this person did this without good intentions. It wasn't for the best. They just wanted one thing, got that one thing, and left, is what I hear. And what I feel. I know it's a little bit hard for me to put that into words, but it's exactly what I'm getting and feeling from this card. So, if sacrificing wanting a reconnection with this person is what's necessary, make that sacrifice, because I promise you the second that you do, something better will fall in your lap when you are not expecting it or paying attention. We have imagined solutions. Come up with creative solutions to get you past this. Come up with creative solutions to help you feel better. Come up with creative solutions to get you through and to stop having you feel this feeling of regret, like of what could have been, because they're honestly diving into those regrets and living in self-delusion with a person who goes to do like, oh, it could have been great, and kind of daydreaming about that does not serve you, my loves. That is the worst thing that you could do for yourselves, because you are deluding yourselves and keeping yourselves in a state of lower vibration for this person, which is exactly kind of where they wanted you. Vulnerable and weak. You are not vulnerable and weak. You are strong, only a little bit vulnerable. Because being vulnerable is not really a weakness. Being vulnerable shows strength. And being able to show emotion and love and have feelings. That's what vulnerability is to me. And having that is a strength. So use that as a strength, not a weakness. Don't let them get you down. And we have reassess. Reassess your priorities, your thoughts, your emotions, and definitely where your heart is at. Look at everything and see where you can make improvements, and then do so and go forward with those solutions that you've come up with after you've reassessed everything and made the necessary sacrifices. I love you guys so much. I wish nothing but the best for you. If you need anything like extra help or guidance, let me know down in the comments below, and I will do the best that I can to answer your questions and comments with helping you. If you would like to book a personal reading, information for that's down below. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys next video.